Today I'm here to share some tips with you guys on starting your recovery from anorexia or really any eating disorder. As you guys know, my channel is a lot about promoting veganism and saving the animals and, creating a healthier life for yourself. But another part of my channel is to encourage people to get on the bandwagon of not only going vegan, but if they're suffering from an eating disorder, to start recovering and start healing themselves. Obviously, my recommendations is through plant-based vegan food, but even if you just get inspiration to change from my channel, that is what I'm here for. So I'm going to get straight into it with my tips. There'll probably be 2 videos because, well, one, it's getting dark and it might go for a long time. And yeah, sorry, I'm such a rookie YouTuber. The lighting's crap, but I'm never home during the day. I currently have a chair on my bed and my phone's sitting up against my laptop, so picture this. Anyway, let's get straight into it. So tip number 1 to start your recovery from your eating disorder is tell somebody. Tell somebody you are ready to recover and that you really want to start and do this properly, because if you keep it to yourself, you don't have anyone to keep you accountable, and you can easily just change your mind and go, no, this is too hard. And plus, by telling someone, you have support. You can go to people and actually ask, I'm struggling, I need your help. So definitely keeping yourself accountable. You don't have to tell anyone. I mean, some people are more private and want to keep it to themselves, but you need to have at least one person you trust to help guide you and support you and really keep you accountable for moving forward. Tip number 2 is get rid of things that encourage your eating disorder behaviors. So whatever that might be, a gym membership, the scales, you might have a calorie counting app on your phone, you might have laxatives, you may have diet pills. Get rid of them all. They're just temptations. And it's easy to just say, oh, I just won't use them. I just won't go to the gym. I won't go as much. Or I'll just log some food some days into my calorie counting app. No, they need to go. They're all part of your eating disorder. And in order to recover and move forward, you have to let go of those things along with your eating disorder. It just makes it so much easier if they're not there just tempting you. And my tip number 3 is eat enough and eat variety. You can't just say, oh, I'm just gonna, incorporate this one new food. I'll do that for a month, and then I'll just live my life eating like these 3 certain foods, and just so I'm kind of eating and I'm kind of half there. No deal. So yeah, make sure that you do actually incorporate lots of different food groups, and don't feel like you have to do it all at once. I swear I'm still incorporating food groups, and lately I've been super lazy with food, so yeah, busy, but and I can already feel it affecting me in my digestion and just from eating the same foods every day. So what you have to do is you have to incorporate variety every day, and you need to eat enough to get better. Which leads me to my next tip, which is gaining weight. You have to gain weight. You can't go, oh, I'm just going to get better, but I'm just going to stay this weight. No, because it's all part of the recovery process. For years, for 8 years, I'd gain a few kilos and I'd be like, okay, done now. And it would always spiral me back. I mean, it spiraled me back for years. You can't be underweight, or, it doesn't even mean underweight. If you're not a healthy weight for your body, you cannot stay that way and think you can keep moving forward there. And it's not until you're at your healthy weight you can think clearly and start to really think rationally about your thoughts. My next tip is don't wait for tomorrow or next week. It'll never come. I mean, as I said, for 8 years I was like, when I do this, when I go out and everyone sees me at this weight, or, oh, I'm not quite ready yet, I just need to wait a bit longer. And it wasn't until I think last year I was like, one day, you know, my team was always saying, oh, what about hospital? And I was like, I cannot do that again. I cannot. So I just started. I just kind of like eating more and just kind of challenging my behaviors. And when I look back on it, I'm like, I could have done this ages ago. Like, I wasted 8 years or more just waiting for the right time, and there is never the right time, ever. The only right time is like, as of now, as of today, I am going to do this and I'm not going to put it off. So yeah, just don't wait around. Like, seriously, it's just wasting lifetime. Trust me, it doesn't get any easier if you wait any longer. In fact, it gets harder. Your behaviors become more ingrained. You're just, it's just so much harder because you just got more behaviors. You're more, you're more think eating disordered. Your life revolves around it. So it honestly, you either recover or you're delaying the inevitable. It's gonna happen, or it sounds horrible, but you either delay the inevitable or eventually you do die or get really sick. Like, that is the reality of it. So do not wait. There is no time for waiting. My last tip for this video is you're gonna have to sit through really uncomfortable feelings. So don't do something just because, oh, this will make me anxious, I can't eat that, I'll get really anxious, or that stresses me out. No, I have to go to the gym because otherwise I get stressed. Recovery feels really, really uncomfortable. And you have to remember that anxiety, it's like a roller coaster. It goes up, but I'm telling you, it comes down. And you have to just sit with these feelings and sit with these emotions, because they are what is going to get you to your next step. Is what's going to get you over to recovery, over to that other side. And I myself every day have really anxious thoughts, really anxious feelings, and I used to act on behaviors, and like, it's hard not to. But what I have learned, and I'm getting better at, is I know my anxiety is going to go down. I know it is. It might take 10 minutes, it might take an hour, I might feel anxious the whole entire day, but it does go down. You cannot stay anxious forever. Like, sometimes it feels like it, but you cannot. It does come down, it does subside, and the feelings and thoughts pass. But the more you practice it, the more you practice feeling these emotions and feeling anxious and stressed, the easier it gets over time. You just have to not engage in those behaviors to get rid of that, because that's just sending you in that same cycle. So yeah, they're my tips for today. It's getting so dark and raining outside. Yeah, this video is getting a bit lengthy, but I know it's really like dodgy and scrappy, but I don't know, I just want to put up content anyways, even though I don't have the best camera, even though I'm not ever home when it's daylight, because I don't know, I really like doing this, and I have ideas and thoughts that I want to share, and I guess practice makes perfect. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching my some of my tips to start your recovery from an eating disorder. This isn't me saying this is how you recover, this is how you must recover. This is me saying, here's some tips I came up with that I think can help you start your recovery and start, getting better now and not waiting. So if you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Leave any comments down in the comments below, and you can find me on Instagram at fruity_befree. And that's all from me today.